back with my monthly video series where I predict who will dethrone every single WWE champion. So yeah, it's a monthly series, and normally I do it at the beginning of the month, but Saturday night's main event was in like the middle of the month, so had to push it back to make sure the champions are the same, and NXT. What's it called? NXT Deadline was to try to make sure that no changes happened there as well. So I had to make sure stuff was okay. But before we get into this video, I'd love for you guys to drop a big thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button because we're on the road to 100 subscribers, and I would like to get there before the end of 2024. Anyway, also, link down in the description to see my second channel, Nick Wrestling Gaming, where I post gaming videos. So yeah, if you guys want to see that. Anyway, I will see you. Let's get into today's video. Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion, the face of the company, basically the key player, the guy who makes the plays, the guy who owns the company, and the guy who brought back the Wing Eagle title at Saturday night's main event. Now, there's a lot of speculation that he's going to relinquish the title. Absolutely no. This man is not relinquishing no title anytime soon. If anything, his reign is even more intact than anything I've ever seen. And if you hear any noise, it's because I'm playing with some toy that has a string connected to it, and it's kind of fun. But yeah, kind of addicting. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, it don't matter. Cody Rhodes is the guy who will hold this championship for over a year. Probably a year. I doubt he'll lose it before WrestleMania. But the guy who will defeat the American Nightmare, and who dethrone Cody Rhodes as the undisputed WWE Universal Blue Title, Wing Eagled WWE 80s title champion is the boss. It's gonna be Rhodes. Look at you now, Mama Rhodes. Yes, sir. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Somehow he will end up defeating the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I've been saying this since August. He will defeat Cody Rhodes, and there's all guarantee for that, folks. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you. I just see it. I don't know if he's going to win the Royal Rumble, if it's going to happen at WrestleMania, where it's going to happen, what PLE, if it's a Saturday night's main event show. Don't know when or how, but it's going to happen, folks. Come back to this video, come back to all the Who Will Dethrone videos, and put it down in the comments below that you were here and when I said this from months ago. Don't be a hater. Don't be a bandwagon. That's all I have to say. Anyway, we move to the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General Gunther. The Ring General Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Gunther has been the World Heavyweight Champion since SummerSlam of this year. But nobody has yet to come and take that title or have been a real threat to the title. Maybe except I don't even know who's been like a real threat. I feel like maybe it was Damian Priest, because honestly I could have seen Damian Priest win the title then. So I don't know, honestly. But all I know is there's really not been any threats since Gunther has been champion. There hasn't been really any threats. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But the person who I believe who will dethrone Gunther, the Ring General, as World Heavyweight Champion. Now, I've changed it up for the past 4 months or however many months I've been doing this. I've changed it up a lot, But this one I am sticking strong by, and I think the cult of personality, CM Punk, is going to dethrone the man, the myth, the legend, Gunther, the Ring General Gunther. And no, I don't think Gunther's going to have that long reign, that long year-long reign, or heck, even that 2-year-long reign that Gunther had with the Intercontinental title. I still don't see that personally. You know, boom. Because it just don't. I don't think it's easy to have that long reign with it. I feel like Seth Rollins is still gonna still have the longest reign in the championship's history, since he already has it still and has not even gonna try. I don't even know. I'm speaking on my booty ox. But yeah, that's cool. But I do think CM Punk will dethrone Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Anyway, let's move over to the women's division, where your current women's world champion is Liv Morgan. Now, she did retain her title against Io Sky clean and did go face-to-face with Rhea Ripley, who, without running away like she has normally done since this feud started all the way back in July. So, I'm just going to say this right now, right here, that the person who will dethrone Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan, and I've stuck to this ever since August when I started doing this monthly series I've been doing for 4 months at this point, that Liv Morgan will get beaten by Rhea Bloody Ripley. I've been predicting that Rhea Ripley will be throwing her since August, and I think we will see the champion Rhea Ripley once again as champion January 6th, 2025, when Raw goes to Netflix. You're guaranteed. You're absolutely guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So, just wants to make that aware that I think Rhea Ripley will 100% will beat and dethrone Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, and Rhea will be back on top of the mountaintop. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Whatever your personal opinion down below can be whatever you want it to be. I just think this is the only person that. This is also the only person that WWE has actually built up to have an actual chance, except Io Sky actually gonna beat you know who. So yeah, I just think it's gonna be the best option. And just give her back the title, man. Just give her back the title. And the women's division will actually be good again. Trust me. Trust me. Anyway, let's move over to Nia Jax, who is the WWE Women's Champion, and who I think his reign might end this week. Might. Don't know. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling in my deep down heart. Go watch my SmackDown review that something bad's gonna happen to her title reign this week, especially on SmackDown, because this lady right here, Tiffy Time herself, will cash in on Nia Jax. I have a feeling it's this week, and become the new WWE Women's Champion. Come on. What the Triple H has been doing with Tiffany Stratton, with Candice LeRae being a part of that Nia and Tiffany Stratton group thing, and Candice literally dividing Nia and Tiffy apart, and Tiffany's actually been getting right enraged recently. Like our last episode of SmackDown, she looked at her briefcase and like made that angry face, literally saying, "I want to cash on you, Nia. I hate you, Nia. I'm cashing you on the next Friday." Which now I'm thinking about it, probably won't happen because something that big, I feel like, wouldn't happen on a pre-recorded episode of Raw or SmackDown. But hey, you never know. Maybe WWE told everybody in that arena, delete the photo, delete the video, delete the video, delete the video, delete the video. Hey, we don't know. We have no idea. We have no clue. We have absolutely no idea. But I do think Tiffany Stratton will still cash in on Nia Jax. And the crowd will go crazy for Tiffy when she finally becomes the WWE Women's Champion. I don't know why it took something so long to say that. Anyway, let's move over to the WWE Intercontinental Championship, where it's currently being held by Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has been a dominant champion. Has had dominant run the title defenses against multiple superstars like Sheamus, Ludwig, Jey Uso, and a bunch of other superstars, Sami Zayn. But this might be a hot take. I don't know. Don't know if this is a hot take, a cool take, a cold take. But I think the person who will defeat Braun Breaker is a guy who's up and coming, a guy who has a potential superstar to be a potential world champion, and his name goes by Ludwig Kaiser. Yes, sir, aka Ludwig, aka Ludwig, aka the Kaiser Man, aka I forgot his own name, like Marcel Bartholomew, I don't even know, but you know what I'm talking about. The old guy, the old name, you want to say, yeah, you know, and a part of Imperial Bomb is what I used to call their finisher, but yeah, that's lame, actually, now I'm thinking about. Anyway, enough about that. I forgot about Giovanni Vinci, actually. That's crazy. Anyway, I think Ludwig Kaiser will beat and dethrone Braun Breaker as your Intercontinental Champion. Because I just feel like that it should happen. You know what I'm saying, man? I feel like Ludwig could make a very good WWE Intercontinental Champion. His character is pretty good. Like, he's that rich European that I don't know what posh means, but I feel like that means like rich, or like you're poor, or like you're rich, you're super rich, like that posh. I probably should look it up to make sure I'm saying that right. What does upper class? Okay, a very posh, rich European. Yes, sir. And I 100% believe that's what Ludwig Kaiser is. So yeah, I just think that's what Ludwig Kaiser is gonna be, and I feel like that's what his character should be. Because honestly, I felt like I've been very entertained with his character so far, and I would really like to see Ludwig Kaiser as champion. I don't know, it'd make me happy, I feel like. Anyway, let's move over to the current WWE United States Champion, which this is new because it's the first time since I started this monthly series that we have a new United States Champion in the name of Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura, the current United States Champion who dethroned LA Knight at Survivor Series. And when I did this view last month, I was absolutely shocked I did not have this dude on my prediction card. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Not even gonna lie. I had no. I didn't have him on my bingo card. Honestly, be completely honest with you, had no idea. But let's get honest, clear. This is just to make sure to get LA Knight the championship back. This Shinsuke run is just to get LA Knight the title back and have him go on this long journey to get his title back. And it's gonna have some bumps and hills to climb and mountains and more LA Knight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, LA Knight's getting his title back. I don't know when, but he will be the first one to dethrone LA Knight or to Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, if you guys wonder why I say this, because Greg Hamilton always said Shinsuke, and I just liked how he says that. I don't know, it seemed cool. Shinsuke Nakamura. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah. I just think LA Knight's getting back to his championship probably either Raw on Netflix or Saturday Night's Main Event. One of those two. One of those two. It has to be one of those two, and I just have a feeling in my deep down in my heart that what is going to happen. One of those things are going to happen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's move over to a new title we got in this monthly series, which is the Women's United States Championship. Because in my last video, it wasn't even announced yet. And Chelsea Green just won it at Saturday Night's Main Event. So she literally, she's literally the first ever title. And I think the person who she faced at Saturday Night's Main Event will actually dethrone Chelsea Green, and yes, sir, it is Michin. Michin will dethrone Chelsea Green. Don't know when. Honestly, I don't really know when. But though I do want Chelsea Green's title reign to simmer for at least a month or two, because she just championed. We don't even know if she's gonna be a good champion yet. And yeah. Let's let Chelsea Green have like 2 to 3 title defenses under her belt, and let this title reign simmer for about a month or two, and then we can come back in a month or two and see if it's good or the title reign has been good or not, or we just need to get the title off for ASAP in that month or two. But I do think Michin should be the one to dethrone Chelsea Green anyway. Because she's put a lot of work in 2024. She's busted her butt in 2024. She's had some phenomenal matches, great matches. She had that dumpster match with Chelsea Green. She had that crazy hardcore match with Jada Parker on NXT when she went face first into a pile of chairs. Let's not get that twisted. And I just need you guys to remind you guys of something. Remember the OC? Remember when Michin, AJ Styles, and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson was together? Yeah, me either. So yeah. Actually, I could make a whole video about where did they go? Like, literally, they went missing. That's crazy. Not gonna lie to you, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, Mason should and will gonna defeat me, Chelsea Green, for the Women's United States Championship. Yeah. As we move over to NXT, we got the NXT champion Trick Willy Wonka. Let me just get straight into it. Obafemi won this Iron Survivor match. He's gonna give Trick Williams like a couple of 20 days to let him get over 100 days, and then he's gonna take that title, have a nice year-long reign, and then get called up to the main roster. So yeah, Oba hopefully you enjoy this long year reign you're going to have as NXT champion. And then you're going to get straight called up to the main roster. And heck, well, who knows? Maybe Gunther's still world heavyweight champion at that point. I hope not. If that happens, I might lose my mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Let's move over to Roxanne Perez as the NXT Women's Champion. She obviously Iron Survivor Julia. I wish it was Stephanie Valker, whatever her name is. Was actually because she's a way better wrestler than Julia, in my personal opinion. But hey, it's fine. Julia is also a good option. I was actually saying it since August as well, that Julia will be the one to take the title off of not Raquel, Roxanne Perez. So yeah, guess I'm gonna have to stick with my answer. So yeah, don't know when, don't know how, but honestly, I'm kind of tired of her reign, and I'm surprised. I don't know why she's still as champion, bro. I don't know why she's still champion. I thought she was gonna lose that like months ago, like 2 months ago. I thought she was gonna lose that championship, but no, she did not. Give Julia the belt, please. Okay. Then we're moving on to the NXT North American Champion, which is held by Tony D'Angelo. And honestly, I have no guesses. I just said Javon Evans. The only reason why I had said Javon Evans is because he's young, he's good in the ring, and he's crazy. He's the young OG of NXT. Honestly, I couldn't really find anybody really good to dethrone Tony D'Angelo. And plus, I've also missed the last 2 weeks of NXT. I really have fell off of NXT since I stopped making those reviews about NXT. But no, guys, if you guys want me to bring back the NXT reviews. Dang it, I didn't even watch Iron Survivor. Or Deadline! Anyway, yeah. I kind of just made up an answer. Then we're moving on to the last final belt we have here. It's the NXT Women's North American Champion, which is Fallon Henley, which I was actually surprised. I thought for sure Jacy Jayne was going to be the one to actually be the dethrone. What's her name? What's her name? Give me a sec. Kalani Jordan. I thought she was for sure going to defeat Kalani Jordan. But no, it was Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. Before she was champion, nobody saw her as the leader of Fatal Influence. Everybody still thought Jacy Jayne was the leader of Fatal Influence. If anything, I think she should have been, but, hey. A hater's gonna hate, and I'm a hater. I mean, hey, Fatal Influence is still better than PFC, you know what I'm saying? It's not hard to be better than PFC, honestly. I could make a faction with stuffed animals, and it could be better than PFC. Oh, by the way, I didn't even get to who dethroned Fallon Henley. Oh, this one right here. Yep, yes sir. The mini Brock Lesnar / Roman Reigns built Australian demigod. Let me explain to you something. Zarya does an F5 for a finisher and a spear, and is Australian. It kind of reminds me of Rhea Ripley. She's a future women's world champion. Let's not get this twisted. She's taking that title off of Fallon Henley. I hope. I really do hope. I haven't really watched NXT. I might watch NXT this week. I hope. I hope so. Well, anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave your comments down below about this video. Anyway, I will see you in the next one. Subscribe to this channel and Nick Wrestling, Gaming. So yeah. Anyway, bye.